We want to know name of some company which are not included in your portfolio as well as not pass your filter.
Since my criteria says at least 10% revenue growth, the drop-off in sales growth for Infosys unfortunately disqualified it from making it to the book. There are two pharma companies which just about made it to the book, but then they fell short. IPCA, the ROC halved from 28% in 14 to sub 15% in FY15. So again, remember 15% is my cutoff. Because IPCA, due to a bunch of FDA challenges, the ROC plunged. Unfortunately, I had to take it out. Remember, again, the 15% threshold in ROC is sacrosanct, right? If you reach it, I can't have you in the book. So IPCA lost out, and Cipla, similarly, major ROC plunge in Cipla over the last 3-4 years. They disqualified Cipla. Sun Pharma surprisingly doesn't actually need the filters over the last 10 years. So then let's come to the other point you're raising, that hey, do you have to meet the filters to make money? No, you don't have to, right? Kotak Mahindra Bank, for example, doesn't meet my 15% filter. Motherson Sumi doesn't, right? They've made money. But you can't, you're saying, let me look at people who have made money and let me see if I can buy them, because that's the genuine bias, look back bias. What I'm saying is, I want to identify companies who consistently have the basic techniques of shareholder value maximization right, then I'm betting on them. So the difference is, to use a cricketing analogy, I want to identify players like Rahul Dravid, classical technique, right temperament, the right mindset and the right grit for outstanding cricket success. And then I'll back them. I'll back them and say, look, I'll bet on your career. What I don't want to do is watch the latest IPL, watch a player having a couple of good IPL seasons, and go to them and say, you had 2 great IPL seasons, let me back your career. So I'm looking for people whose fundamentals are solid, rather than people who had a great few years, because the latter is where I could get trapped. Whereas the former, if I get my fundamentals right, I'm much more likely to back a player who will become a legend.